Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another interview over here at Behind That Suit. You know what we're trying to do here is we talk to the various people in Montreal who I see making moves, who are doing some interesting things. Today, joining me is Mr. Crazy Ace.
What up, what up?
And I'm going to do a little intro, what I know about him, so I'll tell you a little story. I'm watching Kicking It Live with Willie Scandals because, you know, it's a fun thing to do on a Friday night at 8 p.m. If you're on Facebook, you should check that shit out because what he does is he takes music submissions, and I'm going to believe that Mr. Crazy Ace at some point emailed that email and sent in some files, or somebody did on his behalf. I don't fucking know which. But I heard the dude's music over on the Willie Scandal shows. I'm sitting there on my Friday night cooking or whatever. And yo, it was fire. It was like straight up like when you're going to like an underground indie hip hop show. I mean, I'm in my 30s, so I guess you can say I'm probably not going down the Migos direction of shit. So when I heard the man coming in with the bars, with the adherence to a technique over some, I don't actually know if it's boom bap, but let's say older 90s-ish kind of sounding shit, because I'm not great with the beat turns. And it's like, fucking, it was nice. And I was like, who's that Crazy Ace? And then I saw the OTR hoodie, and I'm like, I know what an OTR is. I've seen those dudes on the I have a hoodie that says OTR on it, as you can see. So, I had to do it on Facebook. I checked him out. And then, I'll be real with you, start hitting him up for the interview. He waited, whatever. He finally came through. He's here now. But the man just dropped a music video. I believe the song's called Serial Killers Call Me Charlie Manson.
Yeah.
I don't remember who you featured.
My homie Gorilla G, a.k.a. Monster Squad. You already know what it is.
My bad. I apologize for not knowing what it is.
It's all good.
But the video was just, it blew me away. It was like y'all went to like a butcher shop or something.
Nah, like...
Or picked up some shit. I don't know what you guys did.
So we going off. We going next level. We picked up some plastic wrap. We had pints of fake blood. We went off. Like, as you can see, like that, we shot that in a grimy garage. Like, that's headquarters right there.
To add context, you can picture some Dexter-level dismemberment and such happening in this video.
Yes,
but, yo,
sir.
The thing is it looked nice. It wasn't just like some corny-ass fucking, whatever. It looked like a production. And I was super impressed by the value of it, right? Just like, I'm not a huge music video guy in general, but at least if you're going to make it, like, cool looking, I'm going to watch it, And the track's on Spotify. And, by the way, always links in description, so all the interesting stuff, you can follow him there. Follow the man on everything. Go do the thing. It's proper. You won't be disappointed by his music.
For sure.
If you check out the Oscar Biggs Raw Lyricism album / my interview with the dude that came out recently, plug it that too. He's on the project, I think, 3 times,
yes,
so you can just get a sense for that. Also, just as we hype up some stuff we're going to get into, the man's a battle rapper. And the bars is nice.
I guess you could say I battle rap. I wouldn't classify myself a battle rapper.
I meant it in the sense that
yeah, I do it.
If you battle rap and you win more than once, you're kind of a battle rapper. It's kind of like...
I'll take it.
It's kind of like what it is.
I'll add it to the list, I guess.
I mean, if you lost, I could understand. I mean, you might have lost at least one. I don't know. But I saw you win twice.
4-0.
So if you're 4-0...
Mr. 4-0. Catch body bag.
Right? If you're 4-0... it's kind of ridiculous to not call yourself a battle rapper.
If that's what y'all want to... That's
how I see it. I mean, it is what it is. I once dabbled in a battle rap at a thing, and I did win it. That was fun. But, I mean, I couldn't even call it, like, I'm a 0-0 as far as this shit really counts, So if you're 4-0, you're in it. And you're on YouTube, and you have Basics giving a little lecture... right? A lecture about the difference...
Basics, yo.
The difference between being a rapper and being a cypher guy, and then eluding being a battle rapper, as he Basics is saying that. Okay,
for sure.
You can't tell me you're not a battle rapper.
Basics,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Basics is something else for sure. Props to him. Yeah.
That's right. And Basics, if you're watching this, I'm waiting. Where are you, dude? People tag him, tell Basics to come on through.
He's a busy man. He's going around the world, putting Montreal on the map.
He's stuck here. Everybody's stuck here. It's COVID. He ain't going anywhere. I mean, he might be, but he ain't going. He's moving around Montreal, sure, but he can move. He lives up the street, dude. Like, not that up the street. He lives close enough that it's like a quick little.
He does. He's in the hood.
quick enough. That's all I'm saying. I ran into him at a particular store over by the Metro, if you catch my drift.
Okay.
Anyway, basically, I was curious though. Let's move it back into your story, because that's where it gets real interesting. I think the man's got talent, and we'll get into all of that shit. But where does it start for you, Mr. Crazy Ace? You were born in Montreal?
Yeah, for sure. Montreal, born and raised. You already know what it is. Fuck. I was born actually on the east side. And
Okay.
That trips people out.
Because you're very English.
Yeah, but my mother's French. My pops is Italian.
Okay.
I went to French school. My mother said he speaks English. He watches TV in English. He can learn French at school.
Right.
So she was smart. I'm bilingual now. So I'm not one of these guys who's fucked up not being able to.
Can you rap in French?
I could if I wanted to. I don't.
I would love to hear that.
I mean, I find it. No disrespect to any French rapper, because I fuck with a lot of French rappers. I grew up on a lot of them, But I find what I write and when I rap it, it's cringy.
That's
so
fair.
I don't want to do it.
I think that's just being self-aware. I don't think anybody could take offense to you knowing your limitations.
For sure. But still, I want to put it out there. I don't give no disrespect to nobody, because there's a lot of French rappers that are fire out there right now.
Absolutely.
But yeah, as far as it goes where I'm from, I was born on the east side. I fucking grew up in Saint Michel, Saint Leonard till I was about 8. Then moms thought the west side was going to be healthier and safer for me. Little did she know. But anyways, yeah, Texas was home to me.
So
LaSalle,
Texas being LaSalle.
Yeah, to those who don't know, LaSalle was home to me for many, many years. Even though I was in and out, I was going to juvie. I had a thing with the feds for a while that I had to move back to my aunts in the east. But I lived in Verdun for a bit. Props to everybody in the V. But shit, here I am. I love the west side, and shit, I don't think I could ever leave here.
That's fair. I'm a fan of, I'm in the NDG area. That's where we're currently doing this. So
sure.
I believe that
DG.
counts. We're like kind of up the street. I mean, we're a little different than the other parts, but we still all kindred spirits as far as versus the east.
For sure. But everywhere got its ups and downs. But I gotta be real. The west side is just. I love it.
I lived in Verdun for a year. I lived over on Allard and Bannatyne, right by the Johnny's restaurant.
Okay, yeah, I know that neighborhood.
I was there.
I lived on Roland for a few years.
Fresh. So that was cool. I actually lived real near where I think Sky Beat Studio is.
Yeah, for sure. You know where Sky's Sky the fucking man. Props to him too.
Absolutely. He's come up quite a bit on interviews, so I guess it's just now in my head, Sky Beats, whenever I'm talking.
Sky Beats is the man. Understand that if you're on the Southwest, and tell yourself this man's working with everybody. He's got people from the U.S. sending him beats to be mastered and shit. Sky, if y'all are looking for an engineer, I'm telling you right now, Sky Beats is the one you want to go fucking find, because if you ain't, then you're probably sleeping.
Not for real.
But no disrespect to every other producer and engineer out there. They all doing their thing, but I gotta give it to Sky on this one.
You're not alone in your feelings there. I know quite a few people who love what Sky did.
No doubt.
I got the pleasure of working with him a couple of times myself. My first music video ever is going to come up a lot in these interviews, I think. Anyway, my first music video ever was shot by Sky.
Oh, that's what's
and
up.
so we went through it because I don't know if you know Spades.
Shit, I can't say.
It's fair enough. Anyway, he fucked with Sky for a minute, so he linked me up there. So I met the dude. We came through. We were snuck into the basement, fucking shot it all. It was nice.
That's what's up.
So all right, when did you get into music? Because that's another interesting part of these stories where everyone's gonna want to know.
I mean, if you ask me, it depends. I mean, I was always into music. Like, if you ask my mom's, she would say since the age of 2, I was, dancing to music, playing with the radio and shit. But really, listening to CDs and discovering stuff, I'd say about 8.
For context, the man, I think you said you were 24 now?
Yeah, 24 going on 25, but yeah, 24 right now.
So you would have been 8 in the 2000s, correct?
Yeah, I was born in 95, so
Fresh.
8 around 2003.
So Get Rich or Die Trying. That's the
Yo, not even. Tell yourself,
No, I meant that album came out that year.
Yeah, that's the album that was coming out and shit. But tell yourself the shit I was listening to. I wasn't even really listening to rap then.
No, fair enough.
The only rap record that was in my house was the Real Slim Shady.
Fair enough.
Which was the Marshall Mathers LP, the first one.
So what were you listening to?
I was listening to like rock, alternative, some fucking heavy metal like Metallica. I was into the Doors a lot. I can't lie. I fucked with the Doors a lot.
Very talented musicians.
Eminem, obviously, because that was like the pop thing, the hip hop thing that was always on the radio. I'm not even gonna lie. My mother had an Aqua CD.
Aqua's pretty fire, dude.
Aquarium record.
It's a fire record.
And, I used to rock the shit out of that. I broke that record, to be real.
It's a good album.
Yeah, for real. But a lot of people gonna call that some soft shit. But I'm gonna be real. I rocked the shit out of that.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if you could rock a Barbie girl proper, it is very impressive to most females I've ever met in my entire life. So I mean, you could call it soft all you want.
Everything else that was like alternative in that time. We had Simple Plan that was still pretty rock. Good Charlotte.
Love that shit.
Sum 41.
Love it.
I was raised on that.
That's fantastic.
Until I was about maybe 11, 12 years old, when my brother asked for Christmas for 50 cents The Massacre. And surprisingly, my parents got it for me and my brother. They got us the DVD deluxe edition, so that was crazy. We was listening to the CD, watching the music videos. And I guess that's where you could say I really started getting into rap, because then we discovered that. Then we finally got cable TV. Shocker, we was poor. We got cable TV. I was 11 years old.
That's interesting.
That's
right?
how we was raised. We had antennas till I was 11. No cap.
I guess as a person, I mean, I didn't grow up. We were on welfare for myself, right? But we were on welfare with cable, so I guess it's there's a difference.
Yeah,
right?
But us, my parents were working a job each, 60 hours and shit. But when you have 3 kids, I guess cable's the last thing on your list. And I mean, we had television, we had the antennas. We tried to rob cable from the neighbor and shit.
Cable is high on your list. That makes sense.
But anyways, yeah. Then we got cable. We discovered Much Music and Music Plus. Shout out to Montreal. They started putting Montreal artists on the map. That's when I started discovering Sans Pression.
I'll be honest, man. Everybody keeps bringing up Sans Pression. I haven't listened to him.
Really?
I found out that guy's an OG.
He's the godfather of Montreal rap.
I found that out through these interviews.
Yeah.
So kudos to you for your hip hop history, dog.
Oh, bro, I can go even further. I can
Please.
bring up a name of motherfucker. Honestly, to me, one of the realest artists that never made it from Montreal, because rest in peace to him, he died, is Joe BG, aka Mr. Snake. And if you listen to Sans Pression, that was Sans Pression's fucking right-hand man. This man was legendary. And he got taken out too early by a fucking fire that shouldn't have took him out. But that's some real Montreal history. Forget, props to Brad News Brown, but you want to talk some OG shit, you got to talk about Joe BG. I don't care what nobody says.
That's fresh. I'm going to add it to my list of people I fucking have no idea about. But nah,
for sure, because
I respect that shit.
That's some underground shit right there.
I find a way to filter between who the fuck's trying to be an artist versus who the fuck's trying to make cash out of this shit. Because I mean, everyone's trying to make cash, but you can tell there's a difference.
For sure, at the end of the day, if you're in rap and you're not trying to make money, you're probably a corner rapper, what we call them, a hood rapper. But if you're in this industry making videos, dropping singles, trying to be somebody, so you're probably in it for the money.
But I meant it more even to that end. There's people who are trying to create art with this, try to build a presence, try to do it for the culture, right? And then there 100%. Are people who are doing it for the money. So that was my differentiation, I guess I was trying to make there. But the fact that one of the ways to tell the difference, I find, is people who care about the history. If you 100%. Care about the history and you study the history, and you were telling me before we were recording, how much you care about studying all kinds of music.
100%, because people need to understand that if it wasn't for other music, we probably wouldn't even have hip hop. Let's be real. Hip hop was made off of sampling. We robbed motherfuckers. Everybody was robbing motherfuckers. Come on, the fucking Ice Cube made a beat on it calling Jacking for Beats. Motherfucker was robbing off records. That's what we do. But you have to understand that there's a level to it. You got to understand it. You can't just be like, yeah, we robbed guys. No, like, we didn't just rob them. We took what they made that was amazing and tried to make something timeless out of it. And understanding what they went through makes you feel even more for it. Like, knowing what an artist's struggle makes you feel like, oh, okay, you understand. You listen to this track again where he's talking about his struggle, you're like, oh shit, okay, yeah. This man grew up, he was 16 years old, his mother was on crack in a fucking basement, so this guy had to cook cereal and fucking KD for him and his two brothers. Like, you feel that shit. You got to know that shit to understand it. You can't just listen to a track and say, oh yeah, the beat's dope. The fuck are you listening to?
I feel what you're saying, but even to get to that point where you can do that, it requires a lot of learning. So for me, when I started, and when I started rapping in 2012, I was that obnoxious culture vulture white kid. I'm gonna be honest with everybody on whatever, because I'm not that no more, so I can say that, you know. But I did some arrogant shit. I walked in, bitty bitty bitty. You know, I thought Hobson was the shit. I mean, Hobson's a talented MC. I no longer think Hobson's the shit.
100%. He was.
He was a hype MC for a minute.
Yo, like maybe 7 years ago.
But then, why I say it like that is because I thought Hobson was innovative. And then I found out Hobson's not innovative. No, there's a million motherfuckers that do everything he does.
He literally stole. There's a reason they call him the Black Eminem.
Right. Exactly, but young me didn't know better. I didn't know about no fucking organized confusions and all the shit that's actually out there that all the dudes I like listen to. And then I started this channel in 2016 at the end of the year, and we moved into album reviews, and it became like a giant study quest. And so I've now done a couple hundred albums, and I realized that I could have listened to the track and heard about the story and just vibed to it, but I didn't really get it until, you know, all this studying came later, and all of a sudden I realized that, like, when Nas is doing an Illmatic and he's capturing this, like, fucking vision of his surroundings, you know, like, it's just almost like a tapestry
for sure.
Of a fucking mood and an environment. And I feel like even with your shit, you have this ability to, I mean, you either go down the wordplay line, but you also seem to be able to capture this, like, almost like this tapestry of emotion with the way you fucking, you know, describe yourself and the interactions, and like it's almost like a boxing round. You like, I mean, there's a particular track you versus everybody, but the way you present yourself, it's almost like you're in the ring, and I can almost picture you there dancing as your fucking fists are flying. Like, it's more than just average, you know, like it's got like a whole spirit of an energy to it. So I kind of just feel
sure, because I mean, I guess like most people, especially hip-hop artists, my music is a way to release my anger that would probably come out in a different, more violent way if I didn't use a microphone. And I mean, that's what you get. I could make softer stuff 100%. I do have like more mellow stuff. I talk about like real shit too, but when I write, it's usually darker shit.
I think a good example of your more storytelling side is the fucking Blue Dream, where
for sure
basically it was goofy.
Yeah,
I definitely would say there's better shit out there, but I feel you. It's a good strain. It does what it do.
It was the whole point. It was just like we got high off Blue Dream, and I was like, yo, let's write a song to this. My homie came through with the beat, Bully, and I was like, yo, I could do something on this right now.
But it was such a difference from everything else that I heard, and I think it's important to have that.
100%.
It shows that you can tell a story and make it fucking dope.
Oh, there's so many. Like, if you listen to Oscar's album, like you mentioned before, on Watch Your Surroundings, that's basically a whole storytelling track. I came up, like, I had written that verse, like, 2 years before, because, you know, not to say too much,
Stuff happened once upon a time.
You know, stuff happens in the hood, and a lot of the things that happen, like, people do get robbed. It's a reality. And that's why I guess it was so easy for me to write a story about it, because it actually happens. Like, I've seen it happen. Like, that's what happens in the hood when you start to, I guess, floss too much on people. People get angry. They look at you in a way and they want what you have. So
Yeah. I
better
mean,
watch your surroundings.
it makes me picture that classic DMX lyric. Oh, how much that watch cost? You know, the watch got lost,
Yeah,
whatever. I
for
fucked
sure.
it up, but just every time. DMX is a huge reason why I like to look poor.
Oh, DMX is legendary. Like, tell yourself, I wouldn't call myself a super fan of DMX,
I'm a super fan.
but like, I got into DMX around when I was 18. For like 6 months, I was listening to his shit. And what really caught my attention was really like how he could pray on a beat
Yeah,
and just
feel it.
he could just by preaching he's got the punch and the rhymes connect and every end of the line is just it's like a punch to the face. Like he's making you understand the statements coming through. And even tracks like these done started something. His verse, the locks was amazing. Mace, I could have done without Mace. The locks is definitely amazing. Jada Kiss and all of them are fire. But when DMX started rapping on that last verse, like, blew
That's
my
fair.
mind.
I was like 12 when Party Up came up, so DMX was my high
I was
school.
like 10, maybe
He-
less. No, fuck.
like
I was
way
like
younger.
6, 20,
2000.
24. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, you were young.
Fuck, I was a kid.
Basically
But I
DMX's
remember that shit.
owning of the industry coincided with me
Yeah.
getting into music. So when like I was young, it was like Eminem and DMX owned everything.
Oh,
And I
100%.
was, like,
When,
a super
come on,
fan of
DMX would drop 2 albums in the same year,
Yeah.
then another one the
Dude,
year
it
after, and
it
another
was
one.
5 number ones in 5
Yeah.
years.
Wow.
That's like, anyway. I
Bro.
liked it. I mean, and then I watched his versus battle. I gave it to Snoop, but it was close. I gave it to
Because,
Snoop.
like, let's be honest, I saw it coming because, like I said, I study a lot of hip hop, and DMX being one of them because his career is so like he's so open about it to a certain level. Like everybody knows about his addictions and his demons and how he has 1 billion kids and doesn't take care of them and shit. But anyways, that's beyond the fact of like this man did so great even with all of this on his back.
Yeah.
Like, come on, to make 5 albums with all of that weighing over you and having an addiction and demons inside you, this like just blows my mind.
And they're good albums. Like
100%.
they're
Like every
fucking-
album has a minimum of like 7 to 8 good songs on them.
For real though. And even that, like it's a shame. It's a shame what happened.
And
though.
like he got old real fast. His addictions took over him quick.
And
And you could tell he just didn't want to be there to a certain
Then-
point.
Well, in and out of jail for a very long time. Now he's good. He's out. We're waiting on that album.
I heard that new track with the locks
I haven't
again.
heard it
Fire.
yet. I haven't
Fire.
heard it.
You gotta go
It's-
check it out. I'm
so
tired to check that shit out.
I took a pause from reviewing for a while because I had listened to too much music, and so I have a list now.
We always
like,
gotta take a pause sometimes.
it's got like 12 albums I have to fucking listen to and make quick little review videos for.
Oh,
but
there's a lot.
the
Like
Locks is
so
on
many
that
new
list.
albums I'm listening to right now that I
It's-
can't even count.
I mean, here's the thing: when people talk about how like hip hop is dead or it doesn't exist, I'm like,
Because
what
they're
are you
looking in the wrong place.
I'm like, dude, I have reviewed well over 100 new albums that are bangers, like straight up bangers from
And
different
like maybe
artists.
it isn't your cup of tea, but understand that if there's 100 new albums that came out this year,
A couple,
yo, there's got to be at least one. That you
and
like.
like if you delve in, like,
And if you don't like any of them, then you probably just don't like hip hop. Just get the fuck
that's
out
it.
of here.
I mean, like, yo, all these old heads who talk all this shit didn't even know Method Man stole the year in 2018 with Meth Lab Season 2 or whatever. That shit was the bangingest album.
Facts.
It was just such a good
And,
project.
like, not only that, to a certain point, like,
Or the MF Doom fucking Czarface project and all that kind of shit.
MF Doom,
Anyway,
fuck, MF Doom's fire. But even then, like, I wouldn't say I like new school. Like, honestly, I don't. but I still keep up with it, and I do have maybe a handful of artists that I could say I listen to that are new school.
You should listen to Czarface if you like old school.
Oh, I did, like MF Doom, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
but just the
Doom,
Czarface is
yeah.
What is it? Inspected Deck, 7L, and
Yeah.
Esoteric.
But yeah,
to
it
me,
was
it's
it was
banging.
pretty good. I checked out a few tracks. No, it's definitely fire. But I checked out Gorilla Nems. I don't know if you heard of him from Coney Island.
You're not the first to mention the name, but I haven't yet got to it.
But like, you should check him out. He just dropped a new album with Ill Bill
Okay.
called Gorilla Twins.
I'm gonna fucking add that to the list.
Shit's fucking amazing. Every single, I think it's got like 12 or 11 tracks on it, and one of them is a skit. But the whole thing is a fucking banger, masterpiece.
That's fresh.
But nah, like I like to check out some new school shit too. You know, like I can't lie, I'm into Chef G and Sleepy Hollow right now. They're pretty banging.
I'm not
I
even
think
sure.
they're from New York, and
That's fresh.
they're bang. I think Chef G dropped an album in 2020 earlier, and it's hot. It's hot. Pop Smoke too. You can't.
I'll be honest.
Pop
I slept
Smoke,
on
like-
Pop Smoke. I haven't listened to it.
I did too.
then he
Till
died.
about like 7-8 months before he died. But Pop Smoke was the
See,
fucking shit.
Because like what happened to me is Lil Peep died, and then I listened to Lil Peep, and I liked the
You
shit.
see, that's the shit I don't fuck with.
I'm
like, to
okay
be
with Lil
honest.
Peep. I'm not gonna because I listened to emo when I
I
was in
can't.
high
You
school.
see me? That's maybe it's because I never got into that
love
trend.
that
Like
shit.
I like the whole goth scene. I get
I was
it.
just-
And the depth.
I was
Like
just
come
the
on.
right age for it.
I listen to
It's
metal
impossible.
and heavy metal and gore shit, but
But,
like the emo stuff.
I'm
nah.
okay with it, but I don't want to just. I was like, listen, I don't want to just do it again. Like, I mean, I didn't listen to. Maybe I should. I'll give Pop Smoke a chance. I don't know, but I want
His
to.
new album, like if you listen to his whole new album, like come on, his remix of "Many Men" by 50 Cent was a fucking banger. I don't care.
I'll
what
have to
anyone
check
says.
it.
Yeah.
Because at this
I can't
point,
remember the
I
title,
don't
I'm
even know what the
blanking.
fucking guy sounds like. I know I should.
Oh,
I
he's
know I should.
he's like tell yourself he don't sound like nobody.
Okay.
He don't sound like nobody. I don't
So,
care what anyone says. He don't
let's
sound
bring
like
it-
nobody.
Let's bring it back to you, though. I love this tangential shit, but I do want to make sure we talk a bit more about you because that's
No doubt.
super important. So when did you start rapping? Because I know that you got into music young, but when did it
Shit,
like
I mean-
move into you? Did you start something before rapping? Or was rapping the beginning?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I started writing shit. I was maybe 13, but I never really started like spitting shit till I was maybe about 15 and a half. I was locked up in the juvie on the east side, and I was hanging out with some cats, and they were like, yeah, we want to rap and shit. And I was like, well, yo, I could rap. They didn't think I could. Then I spit something. Mind you, this was when I started spitting in French. I started writing in French, and I thought I could rap in French. It was trash. They thought it was fire. I thought it was trash. And then maybe after I got out of juvie, a year after that, I really started like digging into hip hop again. And I discovered KRS-One and shit. And that's when I really started getting the punches and shit. So I started writing some shit, and I was living in Verdun. I was about 17, hanging out with my brother and some other kids. And we were hanging out by the big-ass parking lot off of de l'Église on Etel. And one night, my boy was like, yo, we should do a battle rap. Because they would always spit verses of other artists for the fun of it, which I found so stupid, but whatever.
Hold up. I'm a huge fan. I do that for hip hop karaoke, okay? I would go up and fucking spit anybody else's track that I loved. DMX. I fucking did Party Up by DMX in front of Hannibal Buress, okay?
Okay.
I've done it for Just for Laughs now 3 times. I did Rap God last year in July. I don't care what anyone says. You don't look stupid doing Rap God or Just for Laughs.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, me and Oscar do it all the time. Like, Oscar is so funny. It's like he kind of... it's like a tick. Like, if I spit any bar from Big L...
Yeah.
Like, I could start any verse, and this guy will finish the whole fucking track.
Fair
it
enough.
doesn't matter. He won't just spit a verse.
Are you
He'll
saying
finish
though,
the
like
whole
in
thing.
like a cipher setting, like these guys are spitting other tracks, or
Yeah, like we'd be hanging out.
Because I'll be honest, I like
and
getting
they'd look at
karaoke.
you. Like if a rapper, like when I was hanging out in the V, the big shit around town was LV, Cupidon.
Okay.
And he had like 1 or 2 tracks with another artist from Gray City, Slicky, and they had like disrespectful songs that made against another artist. So for the fuck of it, these guys would spit it like they were disrespecting you. So for the fuck of it, they were like, yo, I'm battling you. And
So
they
yeah,
spit
that's
that.
corny.
So then I said, yeah. So then I spit some of my shit, and they were like, oh, fuck, what was that? Who's that? I'm like, yo, I wrote that shit. I'm like, yo, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So then that's when I'm like, okay. So I started writing some shit. Then some shit happened, like I said, with the feds. It's all done now. I fucked up when I was younger. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, you do what you gotta do. I moved to the east to live with my aunt because the feds were so on me I couldn't go anywhere anymore. So I said, fuck it. Packed up shop, moved out. And I was posting bars on Facebook, and my dude said he knows this chick who can get me a show. And that was the first time. Tell yourself, I'm the first guy who did a show at the backstage before CY was hosting shows there.
Fresh.
And I was like just turning 18. That's why I was lucky I got in the bar. I wasn't even 18 yet. I was turning 18 in like a month. And I remember I had wrote this track, and if you go listen to it, it's 514 How It Goes, the new track I released, but the original version.
Okay.
And it's on SoundCloud if you want to hear it. And I used to spit it on a non-fiction beat, which is Ill Bill and all of them from New York. And most of the crowd there was French, because I used to hang out with French guys. So most of the people didn't really get it. When I was finished, nobody really clapped. When I was outside smoking, people were like, oh, yo, you're dope, but they probably didn't even understand what the fuck I was saying. I could have said blah, 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 and they would have been like, you're dope. But whatever, then the chick started recording me. She got me a few shows on the South Shore. We got into an altercation, had a falling out. Then I moved back to the Southwest, and that's when I recorded at Makeaway. That's the first time I clicked up with King and all of them. And from there on out, I just started putting out bangers.
So you like signed to OTR? Is that like it's a label? I don't really know
I
what
mean,
OTR is.
I mean, I don't really want to talk about on it much because like people get it twisted all the time, thinking I'm the CEO or I'm the boss, I'm the manager.
I just was curious what OTR was.
Sure. OTR, King started OTR thinking he wants to make it a label, which I can see his vision. I can see it being a label at some point, and that's what it is. It's a label signing artists. I signed up with me and like 5 other guys signed up and we started it. But to some people, they think it's a group. I guess you can say we're the group under the OTR label.
I figured you were some kind of collective.
I guess you could call it that too. A group, a collective of artists, whatever you want to call it, that's what we are. But OTR is a label.
Fair enough.
OTR Records. OTR World Records, to make it clear so nobody gets it twisted. Because there's a billion OTRs out there. It's OTR World.
I like the shirt. I mean, I like the logo.
Much respect, you know,
nice.
big logo, you know. Shout out to King Misery for coming out with it. You know what it is.
I know, it's cool. I mean, I recognize the branding. I don't know who's in charge. To me, however y'all want to structure
King Misery is in charge. King Misery, CEO, boss man in charge. If you have anything you want to talk to him about it, if you want to sign to it or start working with us, you know, you hit him up.
I want him to come do an interview too.
For sure, you know, you got to get him down here. You got to talk to the boss man himself.
I fucking invite everybody.
But you know what it is, OTR World, bitch.
No, and I have to give respects to Misery. Like, I see how much effort that guy puts into providing for people.
100%.
To going out there and like to make sure people look cool. Like to bring, like, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but to bring your people on stage, to, you know, fill it up, like, that's respectful. It shows that you care about your peeps, and I gotta give him huge respect that.
For sure. He helped, like.
Plus, he's talented.
Definitely gotta give him that. And if it wasn't for him, you know, I could never say that I opened 3 times for Onyx or that I opened for Jeru the Damager and Chris Webby and Obi Trice in Ottawa, which, you know, was help us CY too. You know, you can't leave him out. CY helped a lot too. He put me on a lot. I opened for Snack the Ripper twice.
That's fresh.
And, you know, like, it's all thanks to them that, you know, I'm in this position today.
And yeah, so I have big respect for it. I mean, to me, I like to watch the people who are making moves, and it's undeniable that OTR has put a presence on in the current little splash of Montreal's Anglo scene.
Definitely. We on a straight train. Like, tell yourself, like I said, honestly, like, there's a lot of artists from the Southwest that did it before, but CY helped a lot of the up-and-comers from my generation come up to the level that we are now, and that's why we're trying to do the same thing by helping other people, by bringing them on together, because that's how we see it. Yeah, you know, like, hip-hop is a disrespectful game. If we have a problem, we'll tell you to go fuck yourself, and if we got beef, we'll bring what we gotta bring, and we'll do what we gotta do. But at the end of the day, we're not about that. We want to bring everybody together.
I would say at the end of the day, hip-hop's also a community.
It is a community. We're all to uplift each other, and
that's
like,
what's up.
I think that's what's missing in the hip-hop community today.
I think it's you know what, for everybody that has told me that, everyone else has the same desire for it to not be that, right? So
100%, because everybody wants to get rich, right?
And we all, I think a lot of people, I mean, I'm including myself in this, right? Because I had the attitude, I had the fucking ego.
Who didn't? I mean,
and now I think most of us are realizing that without like a collective effort of working together, like, it's not gonna happen. I mean, talking shit, it's not gonna help. I mean, look, you don't want to calculate rap beefs and do it smart like the fucking rich people do. Do it smart. There's smart ways to fucking engineer beefs. And I'm not against that. Hell, you could argue your entire battle rap circuit is engineered beefs. Alright? Like, is it a bad thing? Fuck no. It's just a time and a place thing. So I was curious though, when you got into it, you started with songs, right?
I guess you could say I started like fucking around with my boys and battling.
Okay.
Just spitting verses at them because they didn't really have verses. The first person I ever like really battled that was writing his own shit was a punk named Skinny from the V, which in the end we ended up beating up. But that's another story we could leave for another time because it's not that important. But anyways, he was the first guy who actually wrote his own shit and was like, yo, I could battle you. I could write better than you. And, you know, I crushed him. But, yeah, I started writing tracks.
So you really are, like, in that spirit of classic hip-hop on the street corner on fucking battle?
Like, yes and no. Like, obviously, like, I want to tell the story of the hood. That's the main thing, is to make people, like, I guess I do it in a way that people don't see it that way, but I wanted people to understand that, we grow up in crap.
Just the idea of standing there battling people like that, that's some old school history shit.
100%, and not everybody has the...
Because, like, my upbringing has no battle rap. I'm a songwriter. I'm a whole different thing. So
see, a lot of people that of my generation don't understand it. Like, come on, you think I haven't met girls? And, you know, like, they see the battle rap and they're like, I don't get it. Why are you being so mean? Why are you just... Fuck you, did you not see what the fucking guy just said to me? Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, thanks, guy. Nah, like, I'm gonna tell him to go fuck himself.
I don't think people really get it. I'll be honest. I didn't get battle rap at all until this dude made me review the movie Bodied by Eminem. The Eminem movie Bodied.
Which, honestly, like...
So here's the thing. You're a battle rap guy. You understand it. If you're like me, that was like the 101. It was like the bars flying in the screen, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because honestly, that's it. Like, let's be real. Like, honestly, not a lot of people understood it at first. And then, the bars fly over your head.
And then, but when you, listen to them explain why there's so many gun bars, and explain, and I'm like, okay. And then I started watching battle rap with this new perspective and shit.
Yeah,
I started, really getting, understanding it. Because, there's a difference between the battle rap side of the city and the songwriting side of the city.
100%.
I don't have a lot of exposure in terms of being at battle. I'm gonna start going to DMS events.
Which you should, because shout outs to DMS, they put a lot of work in. And look, I think they're probably one of the first hip hop, source that are putting a show on in Montreal. September 25th, they're putting on the first DMS battle this year since COVID.
I'm probably not going to go to a COVID show, but
no, probably, but like, you know, like,
but
I can't lie, I'm probably gonna be there because, you know, being
I'm gonna watch the fucking YouTube videos of it after.
we probably all are, because even when you go there, you watch it, you see it, you're like, oh, what, he said that. But you think about like the second battle, you remember what the last guy said. You probably remember a bit, but like you're not like, oh, whoa, yeah, you remember that whole verse? No, because we probably don't. We're smoking weed, we're fucking drinking, we're partying. Yeah, we don't have time to remember that.
That's fresh. But so when did you get into battle rapping, like on that scale?
Like, I guess like the first battle rap I ever saw, like obviously we all saw 8 Mile when it came out, and we all rewatched it on Much Music when they played it every Friday night.
I don't know about that part, but
yeah, like I remember back in like 2005, 2006, Much Music every Friday night at like 10, they'd play it, but they'd play the edit version, so there'd be no cursing, there'd be no sex scene. You'd miss like 5 minutes of the movies because of commercials. But anyways, everybody watched that movies, and that was their first exposure to battle rap. Everybody thought that's what battle rap was, which it's not. There's no beat. Unless you go to End of the Week, which is a whole different aspect.
It used
of
to have
rap.
a beat. So I was actually watching classic rap battles. It just kind of, YouTube started playing me some 90s and early 2000s
Yeah,
shit.
like if you go to Biggie's era on the block, yeah, they used to have a DJ who would scratch a beat.
At the battles. So I don't know when it switched to acapella. I'm not up to date.
It's really, I guess, more in like the 2000s, the late 90s. Because honestly, I could not give you exact dates because that's how much I'm not really into battle rap that deep.
But it's all acapellas now.
Yeah, like it's all acapella, and yeah. So basically, my first real exposure to battle rap, I remember watching Disaster versus Cassidy. Like I think it was probably like 20.
I remember this.
2016.
Oh my gosh!
Shit.
This was a huge event.
Yeah, that was huge. Come on.
That was one of the first times I realized battle rap was a thing.
And then come on, like.
And he crushed him, if I'm not mistaken. Like Cassidy lost, if like fucking big.
People say because like originally they were supposed to battle on stage.
That's what it was. And
if you go watch on YouTube, you have like the minute and a half, and you see kind of what happens. Like the crowd was getting wild, so they couldn't do it, but. Disaster says he was gonna eat him on stage, and that's why like Cassidy had something happen so it wouldn't happen. And then when they battled in the garage, because Cassidy had time to prepare, people said Cassidy was better, but I don't think so. I think
I remember thinking Disaster won, but Disaster also does faster, trickier shit. And
Disaster is literally like. Let's facts. Yes, he studied Eminem a lot. His multiple syllable.
And I'm a sucker for it.
You know, we all are. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Everybody's a sucker for it. If you're not, you probably don't understand it. But anyways, yeah. Then I remember I saw Cannabis versus Disaster.
With the fucking notebook?
Yeah, like, come on, Cannabis. Yo, I had so much respect for Cannabis. Even when I heard that, like, he battled Eminem. Like, I'm gonna give facts, and I don't give this to a lot of MCs, but Cannabis, he won against Eminem. He gave Eminem an L. Obviously, Eminem came back with Cannabis, with fucking, he murdered him. But let's be real, like, he slaughtered him. And fucking even LL Cool J, second round knockout is a fucking, I don't care what anyone says, but then when you go spit it against fucking Cannabis, what are you, retarded?
Oh, yeah.
You pulled out a notebook and you're spitting the verse from your track that everybody's heard, but you lost.
Yeah, that was definitely not one of his finer moments. That's fascinating because I would argue that in the modern era, those two moments are my current exposure to battle rap. Only I just kind of went back to songwriting line.
Yeah, but, for sure, like we all did.
How did you end up at like DMS?
That's when I met CY. I met CY. We started connecting. Then a few people.
When was this that you met CY? Do you remember what year?
Shit. Fuck. I met King like almost 6 years ago. So I would say it's maybe 4.5, almost 5 years that I know CY.
So about 2015-ish. 2016.
2016. I would say more maybe 2016.
Fair enough. I was just...
fuck. Yeah, I would say maybe around that, because I was about 18, 19
And so
when I met King.
CY is battle rapping at this point.
I think he had just stopped, or he had his last one, because then he had took the L against Spook One, which even he'll tell you apparently was a horrible loss. Which, I mean, he had a slip up that really hurt him bad, set him back, and he decided to stop. But then when we started really chilling together, and he saw that I was into the battle rap and that I kind of like already have what it takes to disrespect the motherfucker, and I hate a lot of these artists. He's like, bro, you could battle rap, and he's like, if you have troubles, I'll help you out a bit. I'll make you understand it. And I started studying battle rap. I started understanding it. And one day, CY hits me up. He's like, yo, I talked to Feezy. He's just set up a battle. He's going to hit you up soon. I'm like, yo, what? He's like, yeah, bro. Don't worry about it. It's a 1 round. It's going to be easy, bro. I got your back if you need anything. We're going to all be at the show. So I'm like, shit, I guess it is what it is, right? I did it. I thought it was a hit or miss. A lot of people loved it. I had a 1-2 good punches in that 1 round, that 2-minute round. And from there on out, Feezy came up to me and he's like, that was dope. That was dope. You got what it takes, but I want to see you do like a full battle. Then that's when I ended up battling Benzo.
So I did not see the Benzo battle.
Oh, shit, so...
But I did find the Merc Frost and the Nico Map battle.
Okay, so yeah, my first battle was against a dude named Exact, which is originally a dude from the Word Up battles, I heard.
Okay.
He tried to come to DMS. It was his second time. And I kicked him out like some old trash. Because, if you go check it, there's another guy that, like, I guess wasn't ready.
So I suppose in the world of battle rap, this is appropriate. If a guy shows up, doesn't win, that's what it is.
Yeah. Like
stats.
100%.
Do you get like a scorecard?
I guess you can say like people aren't keeping. I guess you could say people are keeping up, but it's not like people are coming down. Okay, like he's gotta win. No, it's really like keep it up. Like.
It's like I could just picture like DMS having battlers, like fucking.
Oh yeah, they do. Like
right.
They know. Like Chrome is the champion. I don't know if he's defeated. I don't think he is because he's the fucking champ. He's holding the chain right now, which is why September 25th he's battling Trevi, which is second on the roster, and they're gonna see who's the new champ.
Trevi's the guy that you called out with the big beard that was in one of your videos, I think. At the end of one of your verses, you like look out into the crowd and you're like, "I'm coming for you, Trevi."
Oh no, that's Tyrell.
Oh,
I call that Tyrell, but I don't even want to talk about it because fuck that dude.
No, I don't know.
But anyway,
I'm just trying to...
Trevi's number 2. He's number 2. Machete Trevi.
Okay.
He's dope too, So this should be an interesting event. And shit, I forgot what the question.
We're just kind of going through your battles.
Yeah. I battled Exact. He wasn't ready. Then they gave me Benzo, and I heard Benzo was fucking battling since the start of it, and I thought, okay, and people were telling me, yo, be careful for Benzo, like he comes with them bars, and I studied him a bit, but I noticed like he would close off rounds quickly, like he wasn't able to get to a full round first of all, and when he did. Like we call it, he had the Eminem syndrome, the multiple rhyme syllable, but that's all he had. There was no, how you call it, battle rap punch, as the crowd love it.
Right.
Like,
I can understand
shit.
what you're saying because of that fourth battle you had.
Yeah, exactly, which was full of them, like I'll have the rifle blasting and have this dude walking like he Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like that's a punch. The battle rap scene loves that.
Yeah.
Except for Tyrell. I don't know why. You DM me, guy. Tell me why you didn't like that bar.
Anyway.
But anyways, yeah. I don't feel like Benzo had that. So I was laughing. And the man put up $50. I'm like, I'll eat him. But personally, it was not one of my greatest battles when I rewatch it. Other than my second round where I dropped the alphabet shit.
That alphabet shit was with Nico Map.
No, I dropped 2 of them.
Oh, you have 2 alphabet
2
shit.
halves because you see in that one
Okay.
I dropped O to Z.
So you're saying that there's a whole other 8? Because, yo, I wrote down this shit, man. It was fucking fire.
When you go watch Benzo's battle, I dropped A to N. And against Nico, I figured, hey, you know what? The crowd kind of liked it. I'll give him the second half.
It was fire. I liked it a lot.
Haymaker style, you know? And, I slaughtered him, I guess, by the skin of my teeth, so they say. And then third battle, I figured I took one of the duo out. I'll take the second half, which was Merc Frost.
And this one I watched. So, I mean, here's what I could tell you. I enjoyed when you said your day job probably on your 2 knees, sucking for 2 knees. That's if you ain't on the block with something that rhymes with that. Begging for some change like a spare loony. Use a fucking fool beat. I don't know. The way you spit that shit, I fucking loved it.
He's on the block hanging with them loonies, begging for some loonies.
Okay. Sometimes when I write it, I hate writing down the lyrics myself because I always fuck it up.
But yeah, you see a lot of people thought that was like,
I loved it, man.
It was pretty good.
I was like listening to it. I'm like, that's some Canadian shit. Fuck what you're saying, dog. That's like home team spirit.
Exactly.
I want to hear bars about Canadian corn. Begging for some change, like you was, like that was fucking because you change. Like
who knows about loonies and toonies? I know in America they ain't got those.
But that's fucking. Then I know because what was good is that on top of that you fucking trash. When I'm done with you tonight, you're gonna be out of cash and shit. My homies found your stash, and he pulls out his fanny pack shit. That's fine, you young kids with your fanny packs. Pulls out the fanny pack shit, his empty bags, and just like drops it on the ground. And it was all empty
people
bags.
like that one. I can't even.
And I'm like, just like, okay, that's one of those take your hat off fucking moments where dude, cause yo, that's the thing is it's a bit more theatrical, this battle rap shit. It is really more drama than let's say music.
Facts.
So I love that shit. I think you won it based on my enjoyment because I felt.
Definitely. People did think I came more with the battle rap shit.
Frost seemed to keep going over time, which was annoying.
He did.
All 3 rounds.
I get it. A lot of artists write extra material in case they go too fast.
Then you're not
or
prepared.
shit. Then but anyways,
because you know how long it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So
maybe I go a little less time because I'm one of those rappers who will spit it too fast, but I've learned to slow it down. But I never try to go overtime or else you look a bit ridiculous, and then he gets mad because he gets cut and he can't finish a punch. It's like, buddy, maybe your punch shouldn't be so long.
And then
honestly, his Wu-Tang Clan was a fucking big disrespect to them. So like nobody should ever do that. Unless you've worked on it for like 5 years and it's like amazing. Don't ever fucking disrespect Wu-Tang like that. I don't care what anyone says. Like you do not disrespect the Wu like that.
Yeah, I don't remember his Wu-Tang, but I know he did.
Nobody does.
But I couldn't remember them. All I remembered is he kept saying CY a lot.
He kept comparing me.
It's almost like people look at it like the fact that you're fucking with other people on a team was like a diss, and I'm like, I don't know. Michael King and Crazy Ace don't sound that much alike. They actually sound great together. Why would you that's not a diss? That's just
but like people don't get it. People just will never get it.
But maybe I didn't get where he's coming from. I was alright. I feel like yes, Merc Frost was a little off, but he brought it. But then I watched the Nico Map one, and I gotta give Nico Map credit here because I'm not a hater. For me, I wasn't out there battling. I don't actually know how hard it is. Dude stuck with it, even though he choked kind of real hard. It was like a big old choke where he kept restarting his lines and shit. But he stuck fucking with it. So I'm saying this with all big respects. That is not easy to do. To go because he knew he lost about 15 seconds into his first verse when he fucking choked hard. And then he stuck it through and did all 3 rounds like a G. And I have to give him big respect for that.
Even if he fell off stage, but whatever.
Yo, listen, I might fall off stage one day. I'm a clumsy motherfucker, so I don't want to hate on him.
Yeah.
I've tripped over fucking speakers, all sorts of shit.
But I smoked Merc. And then my last battle was against Nico Map, which
it was
honestly probably the greatest of my career.
I just have to give him the respect because what he did was tough, but you killed it. Because it was like the dude at the end of the judges seemed to give you feedback or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, work on your delivery. And then you came back in and had clearly worked on your delivery, because it was tighter. It was, you slowed down. It was punching, like, and then it was so significant because you guys haven't seen it, or maybe you have, but for those of you who haven't,
check it out,
you should.
Bro.
I'm gonna link.
You sleeping, Run DMS, I think.
If I forget to
11?
link it, just Google Crazy Ace rap battle like I did.
Crazy Ace versus Nico Matt. Run DMS 11.
Anyway, so then he's like doing one of, I think it's the second round, whatever. Everybody's fucking making noise. Fucking Feezy. Is that Feezy, the guy's name?
Yeah.
I know you all say Feezy, and I'm like, who the fuck is... Okay, Feezy's that guy.
The main man.
That's fresh. Anyway, so he's all like, okay, let him rap. And then calms down, and he's like, I heard this dude talking like he OP. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's funny, because overpowered, get it? Because that's like, I get it. So I figured it was my cue, and I'm like, hold up. Did he just do what I think he did? And he did. To find out where you are, and run up for you for being hard, rip the S off your chest. I'm going to bring this guy to your T, blow through. And I'm just like, it's amazing. And he goes the whole way through. I blow you out to the end of U, and I got homies from Texas to the V. I'm like, this makes sense. He's fucking coming through with his hard shit. He's going to fuck up your overpowered ass because you don't have that shit. We're always down for that W to win. But it could also be the woo. Because as I see, you're down for the fucking West Side. We quick to get the pussy X's out, have him waking up in his grave wondering why he's catching some Z's. Like, he did it, man. He ran it through the whole thing. Yo, for me, that's brilliant. Fuck it. Like, if nothing else, hearing that was like... Because, the guy's got tracks on Spotify, too, and all that shit. Don't get me wrong. He's got bars up in there, too. It's fucking great. But none of it caught me like that caught me. That was like, yo, that's some fucking I'm a geek shit, and that's fucking dope to hear. And he does it live on the stage. I rewind it. I mean, I wrote it down. I had to rewind it a couple of times, but yo, it's fucking fire. It was really enjoyable to see you do that. But also the music side is real good. Like, you fucking know how to hold the flow. Because, I mean, the battle rap's more the drama, but when it comes down to it, the guy's rapping in the pocket. The guy's like fucking flipping flows and shit. Like, he's not a static rapper. I like the fact that you just dished all the battle rappers that you're fucking competing with on a track, fucking threw it out.
Oh, yeah, and like, a lot of people get that shit twisted. Like, they think, oh, yo, that wasn't a good diss track. That wasn't a... Buddies, because you don't get it. Like, I wasn't trying to diss nobody, like, to a certain level. I have no beef with nobody. To a full extent, I have beef with nobody. I have no problem. It's just a battle rap. That's what it is. You call people out. You stir the pot, as they say. And guess what? I stirred that fucking pot.
Kendrick Lamar on Control. Just dropping a bunch of names.
Names.
And you're supposed to get it all hyped up, make some fucking shit fly in the city. But yeah, that's really cool. I definitely have enjoyed what I've heard from you so far. How have you adjusted to this quarantine life? Did this fuck up your 2020?
The moves never stopped, the moves. I just keep on grinding. As you see, I dropped 2 videos during quarantine.
I only saw the one, I'll be honest.
I dropped 50 Bars Killers Manifesto, I believe about 3 to 3.5 months ago.
Okay.
Filmed by my dude Malro Productions. That was literally in the beginning of COVID.
Right.
And I just dropped a new one last week, which is, let's be real, people say it's the end. Like, when's this thing ending? Nobody knows.
COVID. So as far as musicians are concerned, the end is when motherfuckers that are famous are touring and there are shows. I would say that's the end of COVID as far as musicians are concerned. Because nothing else has really changed. If you can't produce music in COVID, it's because, I don't get it. Even this, I don't understand how you can't produce music in COVID, personally.
Exactly. I'll be real. I haven't been recording because my dude, Sky, he's been closed. He's a family man. And,
Sky gave me a fucking paragraph about
all of us, everybody. He mass shared it.
I'm like, Sky, when you coming through for the interview? Yeah, because everybody, I'm a whore with this shit. If you're a person in this city, I want you here, or fucking Instagram Live if you don't want to come here. But that's fair. But would you ever look at it, let's say COVID goes on for the next year, and Sky is afraid of infecting stuff. So let's say his shit doesn't open. Do you end up getting to the point where you build your own shit?
Yeah, tell yourself, if you think I haven't found an alternative yet, you're wrong. I have. Obviously, I sat back for a while. I focused on the video.
Right.
But, now is the perfect time to get into detail to that. I'm going to give a big shout out to the homies Sammy Real and Gorilla G. Like, these mans came through heavy. We was chilling. Like, they had their little setup, right? Their home studio. They were doing their thing. Props to them. Like, these are dudes that have been doing it. And guess what? They put a lot of work in for the underground scene and never got much props for it. So I'm going to give it to them right now. Shout outs to Monster Squad. Yo, these dudes, we was chilling in the fucking garage one day, chilling, smoking during COVID. And I'm like, yo, bro, something's got to change. Like, we can't just be sitting here waiting on Sky to open again. So
and again, no disrespect to Sky.
No disrespect, you know, like, man, at the end of the day, no disrespect to nobody. Everybody makes their own decisions during these times. You know, everybody's got families to look after and shit. But yeah, so these mans went and dropped a nice sum of money. And guess what? They just they opened their own studio, and that's where we're gonna start recording. I'm gonna be finishing my projects there. You know, I might have some help and some work.
Do you have an album you're working on?
Yeah, I have an EP, you know, that's been pushed back due to these COVID things again. But you know what? It's going to be done real soon, and it's going to have it's going to have the How It Goes 514 track on it. You know, there's going to be a lot of dope artists from the city on it. CY, King Misery, Oscar Biggs, you know, a few other cats. And yeah, it should be coming out. You know, Monster Squad, like I said, Monster Squad Studios is open. I'm going to be finishing the project. And once that's done, you're going to have a lot more content coming from me and these dudes. Because, you know, like I said, we got the new video out, Serial Killers, that you can go peep right now on YouTube.
But right now, he means after this interview.
Yeah. And you can you can get it on Spotify if you outside the fucking house. And, like, you have no reason to not listen to this track.
Just spin it overnight while you're sleeping. You'll give them a good 150 views just
whatever
for free.
You do. But anyway, you know, you can go check that
out.
I
mean, also listen to it. I just think give the man some bank. If you all spin his track, if 100 people spin your shit overnight, it gives you money.
For sure.
It's a gift.
Every penny counts. And anyways, yeah, you know, like, that's featuring my homie Gorilla G, who, like, one of the co-founders, I guess, of Monster Squad. And yo, that shit's doing numbers already. I think it's at like almost 1,600 on YouTube.
I think it was higher when I checked earlier.
So, you know, like, it's still doing numbers. So, you know, go check that shit out. We're doing big numbers. You know, I got a few projects coming with Sammy Real. I got more projects coming with Gorilla G, and he's also a beat maker. He made the beat to that track. He's making more beats. We working on a project together, but I ain't gonna say nothing on that, because once y'all see this, it's gonna blow the fucking city up.
That's fresh.
That's all I gotta say.
Like, he's like, I'm done. Fucking over. I've spoken enough. Fair enough. If you want, we could wrap it up. I know that there was a bit of a time constraint on your end, and I think we are over an hour, and you had said you had about an hour. So, honestly, I really enjoyed talking to you. I think,
it was a pleasure to fucking be here. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, honestly, I love talking with people and doing interviews and shit, because the more I do this, the more knowledge I drop on these people. And you know what? They don't want to soak it up. Get the fuck out of here. You probably ain't even meant to be here. But if you listening and you understanding, this game, like, if you listen and soak up the knowledge now, the game will be much easier for you later on. Because let me be real, the game ain't easy for nobody out here right now.
I mean, just from that point, like, from what his story is, it's kind of has some common points that I've heard from pretty much every interview of anybody that's doing well. I linked up with dudes or ladies, whatever. I'm not trying to be like
everybody.
It's just kind of worked out to all be dudes. And they and I work together, and collectively we have built more. So for me, that's important because it's a team game. It's a team sport that I think a lot of people don't understand, because a lot of pop rappers talk about, oh, I did it by myself. I mean,
you're
like,
stupid. You're lying. If you say you done it by yourself,
I mean,
then you lying. Yeah. And I don't give a fuck. I'll call anybody out. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you engineer yourself.
There's only
you master yourself.
I think Russ can say he did that for a while. That would be like one guy.
But like, still, like, you're gonna tell me he didn't pay a promoter? You're gonna tell me he was out here?
I absolutely agree with you.
Like,
say,
he paid somebody down the line. You're not out here. You don't
Abso-fucking-lutely.
have marketing traits. Like, let's be real.
that's facts. So I appreciate the fact that you are open about that, but
Like,
also
I could give one guy. I can give props to Bamis. I know he produces a lot of his own shit, mixes and records a lot of his own shit. But even then, most of us are paying for promotion for people to push this shit for us because we can only push it so far.
that's facts about this situation. I mean, I'm even indulging the idea of looking into, for the sake of curiosity, what happens if I throw $100 at Spotify? What the fuck happens? I don't know.
What do you mean? Like, you want to put it on a playlist?
Yeah, I want to. I don't know what the right choice is. For me, I said
It all depends. Like, obviously, you got to check it out. Like, you can't just have a guy say, "Yo, I'll put you on a playlist."
I'm saying we be talking about the right ways to do it. I've watched videos on how to vet playlist and shit like. So
like, tell yourself Oscar got on some good ones.
That's
Oscar
what I'm
got
saying.
some really good ones, and if you look at it, his album's almost at like 1.5 million streams.
So
that's doing it right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, I'm curious about, does it work? Does it work? Because I saw
it
what
definitely works, but
if
it's hit or miss. It's like marketing. I
here's
guess.
the thing, Oscar Biggs' album is a pretty fucking solid album. It's just facts. Like, it stands on its own.
Facts.
Like, the reality is though, promotion in this game is kind of. I'm starting to see how it's necessary.
He goes really hard on it. No cat. Like, this man's like
you stand
it
up.
works or it doesn't. Like, I'm gonna make this work, and you know what? He's making it work. I gotta give him props for that. He's making it work, and it is working. Like, not only digital. You think people aren't ordering online? You're wrong. Like,
I would
the records are
assume.
moving.
I would assume he's selling. I'm just impressed with the ethic. I mean, you sound great next to him, so
Definitely,
just
like,
throw that out.
like that's what you need in this game. If you think you could just, like, I know so many artists that think that it's just, I'm gonna drop one song this year, sit at home, and Mick Mill's gonna call me on the phone and be like, he wants to sign me for $10 million. Buddy, you're sleeping. If you think any artist made it like that, you probably inhaling rocks.
It's a lot of effort, for sure.
It is. It's hard work and dedication, and anybody can tell you that.
I mean, I think it's important though. Just the lessons, like you said, you clicked up, which is a mistake I made. I would be a lot farther along if I had made friends when I was younger and stopped trying to be by myself.
For sure, because alone will only get you so far, and not just alone. You got to know how to interact with people, because a lot of people don't know how to interact. Let's be real.
Facts.
You can be hood all you want, but once you get in that business office and you're sitting down with mans in suits. Ain't one man gonna give you fucking a penny if you're like, yo, wagwan fam. Yeah, bless. Give me some bread, dog. I'm trying to fucking get this record off the ground. Man's gonna tell you, get the fuck out of here. No, right. You gotta be like, hello, sir. How you doing today? Yes. My name is fucking, like, ain't no side swiping this shit.
But even when dealing with other artists, I used to pretend like I was hot shit.
Yeah, no, definitely you can't do that, because let's be real, we all on the same level. If you still in the city and you ain't actually driving a Ferrari and
even if you are, did you make it off rap or did you make it off something else?
Exactly. Like, let's be real.
I'm not gonna.
If you're not being sold in Walmart, you ain't an artist, guy. Like, if you ain't sold anywhere.
I wouldn't go that far. I would say.
No, but like, not an artist. Anyone's an artist. But like, you don't think you're better than anyone in this city.
Let's say. There are people in Montreal who have earned a right, and I'm talking like way beyond even like a CY's level. Like, I'm talking like a Shades of Culture type or a Sans Pression. These guys,
for sure, like these guys
have laid the foundation.
Exactly.
Like, Shades of Culture opened for Backstreet Boys. Fuck all of our accomplishments. We didn't open for no Backstreet Boys, okay? Because that's
we're opening for Sans Pression now. Like, that's where we're doing. Like, I'm gonna give you a fact. If anybody can open for anybody in the city. So to me, anyone who comes up to me like, yo, I opened for this guy and that guy, buddy, you know what? How much did you pay for it?
That's it. I literally every time somebody. So I mean, I know there's a couple of kids. Like, I met this one kid who opened up for the next dude, and he didn't pay, and I was like, how the fuck did you get on that?
For sure, but you gotta have really good connections.
That's what it was. He had a manager or somebody that
exactly
had the right
PR
people.
Management's probably paying it.
Somebody maybe
you probably only own like 30% of your masterings at the end of the day. How much you making? That's all I'm saying. Like, that's how it works here. Like, that's what I realized. If you ain't paying for shows, you're paying somewhere else.
I mean, you basically have to prove to a promoter that you have some buzz in order to boycott paying. But
I mean,
usually
yeah,
to get
for sure.
that,
Unless, like I said, somebody's paying for you. If you got a manager and a PR, they're probably paying for you and you don't even know.
yeah, that's fair. I didn't even consider that point of view. But that's
Like,
a
'cause
really,
so
really,
that's the
really.
job. I mean, at the
But
end
I
of
mean,
the
that's
day.
a really good point. I never thought about the fact that dudes may have had
I know a lot of
management.
guys that do that. Like, they
Like-
sign to a PR management company, but the management company won't charge you anything. They'll pay everything for you. But at the end of the day, they own like 60% of your album.
Interesting. So yeah, I never did that, so I don't know anything about that. But that's an interesting point I never considered. Either way, I'm with you. This the first anytime somebody goes, I open for so and so, I'm like, okay, that's like what, a 2G spot. You pay 2Gs for that shit. You sell
Like,
what?
I want
Okay.
serious things. Like, understand that in city is all great, but if you're able to sell tickets for a show out of town, then we talking. Like, yo, I remember when
I
we
got
were
it.
still rolling heavy, me, King, CY, the whole clique. We were like 25 mans. We sold 25 tickets to an Obi Trice show in Ottawa. Like, probably artists in the city couldn't even sell that.
I can't sell 25 tickets because I'm fucking old and I don't know anybody young enough to want to go to the show. I'm not gonna lie. There is an age geography to this shit where I think some people, like I know that there are people who'll be like, you can't sell 20 tickets. You fucking are trying. I'm like, first of all, I'll kill any stage you put me on. I don't know people young enough to go to your show is my problem. So you're right. I can't
For sure.
bring
Unless
people.
it's like
I can
Onyx
enter-
and Jero the Damager.
Even
which-
then, dude, listen, I work with parents. I work with
yeah.
old people. I work with people who.
They ain't going there.
The biggest problem with Montreal's hip hop scene, in my opinion, is that the shows don't start at 7. If y'all made the show start at
But
7,
I mean, even if we
I-
did, the artist wouldn't be there before like 9.
and the artist ain't a professional, and fuck that guy, he's never getting booked again. That's the
Yeah,
facts of
yeah,
that.
then you wouldn't.
I would have,
wouldn't have a show.
I guarantee. I know personally. I know at least 200 artists, so I'm 100% certain that there are enough people willing to show up at 7
For sure.
that I would be able to consistently throw shows. And it's what I'm doing the second COVID is done. Because, yo, I look at the market of people who have money, and nobody wants to be out at 11:30. So the only people who want to be out at 11:30 are the fucking rappers who are at these other shows. And I'm like, who are you performing for? And then the shows are empty. You can't act like these fucking shows are packed all the time. Most of these Friday night 11:30 starting time shows, like, they're empty. There's like the only people, and I know the difference between a room full of full of posse, as in everybody there is related to a rapper
Yeah.
performing. When you look at the raw number of fans, dude, we're in a bad place in
Facts.
Montreal, and the reason for that is because
Unless it's Onyx, I can't even cap. I
That's-
performed
but-
for Onyx. There was like
but that's
500 people.
Belmont, I think, right? And
Yeah.
that's like proper like tier. I'm talking.
But no,
go-
you see, it all depends on the artist.
You're right, 'cause Dax was, like,
I
half
opened, bro. I opened for Ritz, which is signed to Tech Nine and Strange
Ritz is
Music,
not great.
and there was like 40 people there.
Because Ritz is pretty okay. Ritz fans fucking already hate me on this channel. My most disliked video is my Ritz last call review. Ritz is not a versatile artist. Ritz is basically like, fuck you, lean drinking rappers. Fuck you all while I fuck these hoes. Like, Ritz brags about paying for whores with drugs. Like, he's just not a cool man. However, he's quite talented. Ritz fans, I know he's a talented guy. He's boring. So I could see how Ritz isn't doing quite as well as, say, Onyx with, like, who
But
want.
like also other like Chris Webby maybe had 100.
Yeah, Chris
Jeru
Webby.
the Damager had a nice maybe 250,
That's
300.
fair. But let's say those are a tier up, right? I'm talking the local end. Local artists being as in the whole show is local motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, then you got like 20 people and,
And
5 are.
if
Like,
you actually look at what time all of these shows start at,
yeah,
it's like,
9:30, 10 o'clock.
but that means it starts at 11:30.
Yeah.
What time do the metros close at, my friend? 12:30. So who the fuck wants to stay after metros closing? Never met a person. Every show,
Ain't nobody trying to pay a cab,
and so that's where.
especially from downtown.
Just because I know you know people, just consider this like it's a business of any other kind.
For sure.
If your
for sure.
consumers
Oh, I get it.
aren't there, there's no market.
Oh, you never will. No, for sure.
So if and you know what the thing is I know people truly believe if they don't throw the shows late enough, the rappers won't show up. And I'm like, that's backwards. That's fucking whack. Anyway, I know you're running out of time.
We can go on
and you
all
gotta
day about
go.
these guys, but you know it is what it is. Business.
And that's why I'm not saying any names. I respect everyone trying to figure it out. But I am personally trying to influence the whole city to moving shows to evenings.
Yes, sir.
So that we can all, like, cause yo, I gotta be up in the morning. Nobody wants to be up on it. And you know what? The other side, before we wrap up, People are smoking way more pot than they are drinking. So stop trying to push alcohol on everybody. This is just facts.
Facts.
So
And weed's healthier and better for you. Stop drinking and driving.
So if people were to throw shows where people could bun a little piff inside, I guarantee you'd do a lot better.
Or even better, dog. Yo, you go to them outdoor events. Yo, I know a lot of people be putting them outdoor. I think, yo, shout out to the fucking indigenous and the Mohawk people putting on crazy shit. Yo, they have like weed events.
Yeah, Willie Scandals is fucking doing this fucking cup shit.
And like, yo, they got it going on, yo.
Yeah,
you can catch me there probably, bro. But I
don't know if we can go to the reserve yet because of COVID.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fuck. But you know, once it's back open and we safe, yo, we out there.
Absolutely.
Willie, I'ma have you better have like a gram of that super loud dab because yo, we getting high.
Anyhow, I know that your time is up, I guess.
Yeah,
so
no doubt.
I'll wrap up real quick. Make sure to bump his shit. He's got projects coming. You know stuff is happening. So follow him on all the stuffs.
Everywhere. Facebook, Instagram. I'll fuck with Twitter. Go fuck yourself.
Twitter's.
Fucking YouTube. You can go follow my shit.
I'm going to go find
Spotify.
Just check the description. Everything I can find will be there.
And yo, big shout out to OTR World. You already know what it is. Shout out to Oscar Biggs. King Misery. Cool. Fucking Lurk Bands, fucking CY and the Southwest Music Group Movement, you know, shout out to fucking Monster Squad, Sammy Real, fucking Gorilla G, because you already know what the fuck it is. Big shout out to you and Behind the Soup for having me, because, yo, we putting it on for the city, so you better get ready.
I'm going to talk to anybody that I can, because, yo, there's a lot happening here. But, yo, let us know what you thought in the comments, of course, because you're watching this. You guys matter a lot. And thank you for being here, because facts is... Without you watching, like, I think it's kind of just two dudes talking, which is fun. But it's more fun to know that you out there. Hit that like button if you felt it. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to have more of these interviews. We're going to have album reviews, all that good shit. Special thanks to the patrons, Ismail Gadansi, Chris Prado, Jonathan Barnes, DJ Black Hurricane, Linda Williams, and Scribble. They dope. Support what we do and all that good stuff. If you like this, if you want to support the dream, Patreon link down below. I also make music myself, as it's come up a couple times. But yo, I'm on a mission of at least a track a month. Today, a new song came out, so you can check all of that out. Links in descriptions. And yeah, follow me on Spotify. Anyway, live long and prosper, everyone.
Sir.